Hi everyone, good evening. We're a couple minutes late because I was just trying to get that camera situated so we can both fit in the screen here.
Hi everyone.
All right, so if everybody, if everybody following knows me and my husband, I've been posting a lot of stuff about the water. Clearly I share a lot about it. I'm very passionate about it. So, and I shared a little bit of my testimony, but my husband's testimony is just seriously incredible. It's miraculous and it's changed his life, and I'm just so happy for him. So for everybody who is new to my page and seeing my information now, my name is Deandra and this is my husband Jason. Jay.
Hi.
So yeah, let's start from when I first told you that I wanted this machine. So I've wanted this for like 10 years. When I first went to Hawaii, my friend, her roommate had one. So I really, really wanted one. I kind of went into that in my other life, but so then I stumbled on it again, and I knew that we really, really needed it. And so I told him about it, and yeah.
Yeah, I was like, no way, fake news. It's not real. Shame on you. Look, you bought that, haha. So yeah, I did not believe it at all. Nope.
Yeah, he was just like, I had to bring like a lot of articles and videos, and he's very skeptical about even like my travel business. He's like, I don't know, I think that's a scam, blah blah blah. And I'm just like, dude, no, it's not. Like, it's legit. Like, I can book with all major travel suppliers. It's not a freaking scam. So it's hard to think that something that good is true sometimes. Sometimes it's not, but there's times that it is, and this is for sure, one of those times, and it's definitely the best investment that we've ever made for our entire life, especially our health. So,
yeah, I was pretty shocked.
Yeah,
I'm still shocked from this. Yeah.
So when you first started drinking it, what did you notice? Oh, let's cheers with our water. Cheers.
Yeah, cheers. So what I like to say is right off the bat, like I'd say for the past 10 years now, I've been suffering from arthritis. And I've known it's been there, and I've been stubborn. I still race motocross, work construction, do what I love. I don't stop. And sometimes, in the past couple of years, sometimes I'll go quadding, we'll go to the racetrack, and then I might be bedridden 2 days later, it's hit or miss. I'd be so sore. I mean, motocross guys, you guys know. Oh, Nico.
Nico. Hi, baby.
But anyone that races dirt bikes or ATVs, snowmobiles, snowboard, skis, you know what it's like when you go. You're sore the next day. Yeah. Sometimes the day after, depending on how crazy you're getting.
Day two is always the worst.
Day two.
It's like, oh, you can't even sit down.
So, yeah. So I was pretty much in pain all the time. I mean, with construction towards the end this year, I would say the
whole time we've been together, he's complained a little bit, but not as much as the last 2 years. The last 2 years have been definitely noticeably worse. But then that accident happened, or whatever, something happened at work.
I was I was cutting trees, which I'm a home renovator, but we were a little slow, and we took on this job, and we were moving logs around, stuff you shouldn't be doing. We should have machine work. We're sitting there manhandling logs like we're 20 years old. Okay, so was this 2 years ago? I blew my back out.
Yeah, it was bad.
I blew out. So I go to the doctor. I'm laying in bed for like a month. I'm like, this is, I'm freaking out because I don't like to lay in bed. I don't like to just sit around and do nothing. So this was a problem for me. Went to the doctor. The doctor's like, wow, man. He's like, you've got spinal stenosis, which is arthritis. So I got spinal stenosis. Your two lower discs are herniated. Then you have my upper disc and behind my shoulder blades herniated.
Didn't you go to the doctor before that happened, where my mom works, and she said you're
Yeah.
riddled with arthritis from all your injuries?
And then
so
I
you
went
had
to
the
her mother's
arthritis
doctor.
going on before the back pain.
I'm riddled with arthritis. I've been racing motocross my whole life. I've had a lot of accidents, broke a lot of bones,
Car crashes,
car accidents, you name it. I've been banged up. You know, that's just what I do. Construction accidents. I've had some pretty bad falls. So I'm banged up.
You got airlifted once from falling off a balcony.
You know,
Where was that?
I was working in Crystal Springs.
Crystal Springs, building the decks there. Yeah.
But I fell. But what's interesting, like, so there's all different levels of injuries. I've heard people say, "Oh, I fell down the stairs and now I can't walk." You know, who knows? But I know I've taken some major hits, so I'm beat up, right? So I was accepting this. I was like, okay, you know, hey, I got arthritis. Of course I have arthritis. Look at me. All the stuff I've done in life, I deserve arthritis, right? That's life. So what I was doing was I was just faking it, working every day, still going to the motocross track. I still actively have not stopped riding. So, and I don't ever want to stop. So
he's the type, and that's the thing. He's the
I will
type,
go till
he pushes the pain away. So like didn't the doctor even say to you like this is the worst case?
So anyway, so going back when I went to get my back looked at because I was out of work for so long, my doctor was like, man, he's like, you know, out of all the people I'm looking at, you're the biggest case for surgery out of all the people I'm looking at. Now, mind you, everyone that was in that room was, you know, a little older, a little bigger, you know, like I was like, I thought I'd be in, I had no idea. I thought I walked in there, I'm like, what's up? What's up? He's like, dude, you're shot. He's like, you need surgery. So that scared me. I was like,
me too.
I'm like, I got surgery. I got pain shooting down my legs. And I mean, and he said it's just going to keep getting worse and worse and worse till eventually. So I said, okay, fine. All right, bet. So I just left there and I said, I'm going to wait until I can't stand anymore. And what that led to was just random injuries. Like I'd just be like, oh, I can't make it to work today. It's not going to happen. And just, you know, infections. I also get gout infections and I also get stuff uric acid. You know, my blood was just so like
acidic or something.
Acidic, gouty, clotty.
That's definitely
my blood was just not right. Like
it wasn't helping your arthritic situation.
Like borderline, like rheumatoid arthritis. I don't know. I wasn't diagnosed with that, but like my body was not. I was not going in the right direction. I was definitely like, and of course I was in denial. No one, you know, I tried to hide. People would say, they'd be like, oh man, we had friends that would be like, dude, you're back, man. I feel so bad the way you're standing. And I wouldn't like that.
He would walk like,
I wouldn't like that. I would try to hide my pain. Like I don't want people thinking, oh, look at this guy's back. So I would try to mask that as much. And I know, guys, I know you're hearing me. If you're watching, man, so I was just always like, go to the motors. I try to get on my quad, you know, go to start it up. It was getting to the point where like, oh, you know, if you can't start it, you can't ride it. I mean, I could ride better than I could start the thing. You know, I'd go to kickstart this thing and I'd be like, oh man, my back. And once I get that thing started, I'm out in the track and I'm going. As long as I was perfectly smooth and I didn't hit any hard hits, every once in a while I hit a hard hit, bang. Oh, guess what? Okay, so like the next week, I'd be sore at work, going down ladders, trying to work because I came up short off a jump or something, and it's just ludicrous because this is what normal people, and I just, you know, you should be able to come up short on a jump and be totally fine with that. But I just kept telling myself, well, you're old, you know, you need to just sell that stuff and just do nothing. And that really, I don't know, that'd be really hard for me. And then I could go on and on. We could talk all night. When we
We're
go
not
on
going to
vacations,
try to keep you all night, but it is
forward,
like significant.
I was really hurt. Let me tell you.
We have the whole journal here, probably about 7 or 8 pages of, you know, every day we would come home and say like, what happened today? What do you notice different? So like, I wanted to be able to like pinpoint the point of change for each thing, big or small. Because I didn't want to be like 3 months later, like, oh, when did that start happening? So yeah, you know, we have a lot. So he could really go on, but
there's so much because I also had the gout situation where my uric acid would build up. It put me in the hospital this year. We spent the night in the ER because we went out for her sister Alyssa's birthday, and Alyssa was like, Jay, she's like, what? Why is your leg twice the size of the other leg? And I'm like, yeah, I heard it working, construction, whatever. She's like, no, look at your leg. So
Yeah, it was big.
Deandra looked, I didn't even know. I was just like, yeah, it hurts,
It
whatever.
must have happened within like a few hours
Yeah,
because
well-
I didn't see it like that. And then
While
all
we're
of a sudden my
sitting
sister was
eating.
like, she's like, your leg is really big. So I'm like, no, we got to go to the hospital.
So I'm like, I'm not going to the hospital. I'm not going to the hospital. They're going to charge me $1,000, tell me I got a boo-boo. I didn't want to do that. Well, what happened? That's basically what happened. So we go there, and they're like, okay, yeah, rush him, stat. This guy has a blood clot. Look at his leg. We go there, we spend the whole night in the hospital. They come in after like 5:45 in the morning. You know, I was supposed to be at work at like 5:45 in the morning. They're like, oh, do you suffer from gout? I said, well, yeah, I do actually. And they're like, oh, you have an affected joint in your knee, and you're just walking around like, you know, you need to get off your knee. And I'm just like, and I'm going to work with a knee brace on. Oh, because I sprained my knee? No. These are the stories you hear. Like, I'm not a medical expert, but these are the stories I think you hear that when this happened, oh, we're going to cut your leg off. And it's like, whoa, why? And they're like, well, because you had to walk around, you know, with your acid in your leg. You think that's funny, and we're going to cut your leg off. So, I was very worried about our future. Silent, like, I wouldn't be like, oh, I'm worried.
He just told me this the other morning.
I wasn't
because he's been feeling completely no pain, and he's like, honestly, he's like, I was and it hurt because I didn't know he was actually like thinking that way, like what's
I'm thinking career changes. I'm thinking, whoa,
I don't know, I didn't know he was worrying about it like that.
I was thinking 18-wheeler, you know, just shifting gears, and that's it. And God forbid when I have to get out of the truck and walk, but that's right. I was like, man, I don't know how much longer I can do this construction thing. And then the riding thing, I had just bought a brand new quad this year. We just bought them this year. And I thought to myself, what am I doing? Why am I going and buying this why am I going out and buying this quad? And then when I can't even ride anymore. So denial, kept going. Now here we are. Now we can, now I think, I just want to let everyone know how hurt I was, you know.
Yeah, that was really bad. Yeah, and I was just seeing him in pain all the time. Like, just, we got like the bed that like adjusts or whatever. So like, and we should have gotten the ones that like separately, like the sleep numbers, because I'll be like in the middle, I'll be like sitting, or I'll be sleeping, and all of a sudden I'll be like, I'll just start moving up. I'm like, all right, I guess his back or whatever.
It's been years. I mean, even baby Gunner, like when Gunner was a baby, he would like imitate me working on my truck because he would watch me. Oh, he's like 3 years old or whatever, you know, 4 years.
Yeah, he was like 3 at the time.
And he's like pretending to work.
And that's not even when it was at its.
That was a long time ago.
Bad.
So, and
he's 9 now.
I was laying under the truck. What am I doing? Of course, I'm under there going, making noises, struggling, getting up, getting down.
So he pretend he's working on a car and like make the noises of.
I don't make noises anymore when I get up, man.
Nope.
This water said, oh, it's going to do this, and that. I was like, nah.
That's how bad it was. He's like, I don't think that's going to do anything for me.
I said, okay, I'm going to drink this water then. You're going to tell me it's going to do this and this? All right, let's see. Here I am 5 weeks later going, what? Are you kidding me? Me and my brother just went riding last week.
So
I'm fine.
We wanted to do
I'm
this
better than I was when
earlier.
I was 20. When I was 20 years old after a race day, I'd be like, oh, man, I really hurt my knee. That, you know, no. Ask her. I got home. We rode Sunday. Usually we ride Saturdays because then I can, like, you know, chill on Sunday and go to work on Monday. No, we rode Sunday. Went to work Monday. Mm-hmm. Heavy lifting. You know, I had some doors I had to install, you know. Went to work Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. What's today? So today's Saturday. I'm fine. Just went riding.
We wanted to do this live like a while ago when after you first went riding, but then you said you had plans to go again with John.
I wanted to ride more before this.
Like, I want to see how.
Like the first week I was drinking. Right, we just got into the water, and I remember we went to the track.
The first weekend in October, so it was only like a week and a half or something.
Yeah, it wasn't that long, but I was like, man, I feel different already. Like this stuff, you'll feel it right if you do it right. All you gotta do is just drink the water. Right,
That's
just
it.
Don't mess around. Don't drink the Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
Just drink the just do the right thing.
That's
And
another
then
thing too. Like it's not the water. It's not gonna if you're still eating like crap and you're not like taking care of yourself. Like we made a lot of lifestyle changes a while ago, and this was just the missing link. And I mean, it's just funny though because
I feel like I can eat whatever I want.
But
I'm telling you right now, I don't feel like I need. I do want it just for longevity and all that stuff. But I tell you right now, like this stuff, it says it deflames. So my fires are put out. I had fires in I've broken all my bones. I have fire in my shoulders, both shoulders twice. Not just motocross. I just broke it recently. We went to I busted my shoulder at Whiteface.
Oh, that was like a couple of years ago. Yeah.
They're like, sir, do you want an ambulance? I'm like, no, what?
Yeah.
No, please. Don't land any helicopters on the mountain so you can charge me $86,000 for your helicopter ride. Thank you.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I break bones all the time. So and then
a lot of heat and
everything's
inflammation.
Just burning. So I think also those joints that were damaged, I feel like they get, and plus, so the uric acid situation, the poor eating.
Yeah.
But
it's
uric
funny
acid
because we were
goes
eating,
to feeds on arthritis.
We were
so a
eating
lot of
like
people.
Shit.
Oh yeah, this summer
like
was a blast.
This summer because I turned 40 and I was like, whatever. Like let's just live a little bit because we've been really pretty rigid, and so even then, like we ordered the machine at the end of August, and I think it was finally delivered. It was delivered pretty quickly, but then we installed it because we went away for the travel convention, so we couldn't install it. We wanted to wait until we got back. So it was September 21st by the time we started drinking it, but we were just eating whatever. So it did this.
It took
all
over
this incredible
everything.
Stuff with even just falling off for like a couple months. So
it came in. So the first day I took it, right? So the first day we got it, we did the install. I want to get into that quick. I want to get back to that. So, all right. So we get the machine, right? And we go to install it and we put it in. It was very simple. And so right away we got this machine going. And I remember we had a glass of this sparkly clear with the bubbles in it.
Yeah, you can see the hydrogen.
And I was like, all right, you should have seen. I really wish that we had a camera on my face because my face wasn't like this.
He's a water snob.
Oh, I was like, I don't even know if I can redo the face. I was like, let me see this. So I had the Deer Park in one hand, that because we get the 5-gallon drum with the water comes out the spout. Like, I could just imagine how much mold goes through those plastic lines. Because this machine, I'm getting off topic. This one has silver linings, so you don't get the moldy lines. So the plastic. But anyway, I could just imagine the mold we were drinking out of that freaking water machine.
The
5-gallon, the cooler, the water cooler with the 5-gallon jug. The office, you see it in the office buildings.
It's an eyesore.
So I just swore by that water. I didn't know any better. I thought I was being healthy, not drinking
like
tap water or
the
well water.
Convenience store bottle jug. Oh my gosh, that's
the water with the plus signs. Whatever. No, sorry, it's not going to do it. So.
We got to reel it in so we can. There's so much stuff.
Sorry.
I know it's
I'm
hard.
Off.
It's hard so anyway, because there's a lot.
All right, so we get the water machine. I put it in. I taste it. It tastes amazing. I just so happened to have like a little gout coming on at that moment because I was kind of hurting. I think it was actually residual from the knee injury. I think it just went down into there. So anyway, I'm like, great. I'm gonna have to go back to the doctor and get pharmaceuticals. It's the only thing that gets rid of it. But no, I just start drinking the water immediately. So when you get that, usually your joint heats up really hot. So I'll put ice on it and it'll melt the ice. So my toe went from melting ice hot to just cool. Still hurt. It's not, hurt for about 4 days after that and went away, disappeared, of drinking this water. So that's crazy because usually I suffer. I'll get the gout. I'll suffer for like 2 weeks. And then finally I'm like, all right, fine. It's not going to go away. Fine. And I'll make a doctor's appointment and eat the pills and it'll go away, right? So not this time. Nope. And then that was the first miracle. And then the second miracle was just like, without noticing, I stood up straight. Without noticing, my voice changed. My face got way thinner. My
The
body's
inflammation
my
just started
clothes,
going down tremendously.
my clothes, my man boobs. Okay, I don't want to get too deep with this because there's a lot that you guys you look into this stuff.
Yeah.
But my man boobs are okay. So microplastics, they say it gives
So
you
he
boobs.
works
Guess
around a
what?
lot of environmental debris and toxic stuff in the air. So for men, when that, like, no matter how thin he's gotten down to this weight before, but it was still like
Didn't
there.
look right, yeah.
And it's because it's xenoestrogens. So when you're exposed to xenoestrogens or you're drinking out of the jugs, he's been doing that for years, drinking out of just microplastics all in his body. So it's just years of toxic load. And this water just, it kicks your lymphatic system into high gear. And for the first week, you just like, you pee a lot because your body is just like, get this out. Like, it's gone. So now it'll be 6 weeks tomorrow. And I noticed this probably about a couple weeks ago. I noticed that it was like flatter looking. And I told him, and he's like, yeah, he's like, I was kind of feeling that too, but I didn't want to like say
And we did
it,
after the fact Google, like after we Google, like after it happened. So it wasn't like I was expecting it. I was just like, hey, does this take away that?
I kind of knew that. I wanted him to get that hormone tested.
And the weight loss, that's just all the benefits, okay?
Mm-hmm.
The weight loss and all this stuff, whatever. I just had a big piece of cake before. Pizza, we just went and had pizza and Connect. But I'm not trying to promote unhealthy living. I think that you should live healthy. But what I'm trying to say is I've never had any experience like this ever in my entire life with anything I've ever bought.
Yeah, but your appetite is definitely slowed down.
My appetite's gone.
Like he was always just wanting to eat stuff.
Yeah, my sugar, like my blood. My blood was like, you cake. And it was very hard. Now, I don't know. Now I'm like, whatever. I still love sweets and all, but now I'm way, way more in control. And I don't think that's why I'm losing weight.
And coffee, you don't drink coffee anymore?
Yeah, that was another thing they said, that, you're not going to need coffee. And what happened with the coffee thing, should we get off on that too, or no?
You can just say a little bit, yeah.
So what happened with the coffee thing was we were drinking this really nice coffee from home, and special bean coffee.
Yeah, we buy the organic. They're like high grade coffee
high grade
beans.
coffee, right? So we ran out of that. We kind of thought that we weren't going to need it anymore. It was kind of weird. What I did notice was I went to a convenience store a couple times. I won't say the name.
Your dad's watching.
Hey, Dad. But I went to the convenience store a couple times just to, hi guys, hi everyone. But I went to the convenience store a couple times just to get the coffee because we didn't have any, and we decided we didn't need it anymore. But it's a couple times, because I do a driving job and a construction job, so sometimes I get tired. And I would drink these coffees, and I would literally feel like I was getting inflamed again. And I don't know if it was from the water, I don't know if it was from the coffee, but all I know, and I don't really care. I just said, I'm not drinking this coffee anymore. Why drink coffee? So what time is it right now? 8:30. So when I drank coffee, I'm 9:30 at night. I'm ready for bed. We have group text messages going on 9:30. I'm out. I miss it all. I'm going to sleep. It's 9:30. Now, I just go to sleep when I want. I don't have any I'm just not tired anymore. I'm not tired. I don't drink coffee. So then the coffee doesn't wear off, and then I'm not like, oh, man, I had a coffee 8 hours ago. I should probably get another one. I got to work time. I'm getting out of this job, so I got to work a little bit longer. I'm going to get a second coffee. No, don't need it anymore.
Let's see what else. The ibuprofens, you said we have not taken any ibuprofens.
I'm so deflamed that that's like something I joked about.
I feel like,
yeah, I feel like, oh, it's funny I don't need ibuprofen anymore. And now I feel like I'm on ibuprofen every day. I feel like I'm on the perfect dosage of ibuprofen.
Yeah, remember, what did you say? Maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't. What were you saying in the car?
Maybe I should. Oh, yeah, we have all these jokes.
It makes you think you should do something when you take the ibuprofen.
Oh, yeah.
It takes the pain away.
Absolutely. So, yeah, okay, so let's say you're taking out, you're in pain, you're taking ibuprofen. I think when you're in pain, you're taking ibuprofen, it's still there. You still know you're hurt, right? You're still like, it's still there. Maybe I should be a little bit careful. Where now, my biggest problem is I'm overriding. Now, I get on the track and I'm just I went from literally bedridden to and that it does go hand in hand.
And even talking about bedridden, him getting up out of the bed in the morning, he would literally have to rock himself
do the leg
up.
kick.
Yeah, get the legs in the air and everything. He just literally
I was beat
Gets
up.
up. He just gets up now, like no problem. He doesn't bending over or doing anything. He's not making any noise at all. Like he was just at my friend's house doing work. I posted it the other day when he was at my friend's house, and my friend took a picture of him, and he was like, he wants a machine. So he's so
Yeah, by seeing how I stand up now
blown.
and how I move around. I was working on their house, and I was.
Yeah,
and
you were like bent down
he works
in like a
with
little
me.
like.
He works with me too, so he's seen me at work.
Yeah.
He knows how. When I'm at work, I'm like, oh man, yo, can you guys grab those 20-foot? Like,
Yeah.
oh, I gotta go send some email. Like, it's I can't work.
He's just not sore anymore. He's not in pain. Like the pain is gone. He went from having consultations. We went to consultations for surgery 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Literally
Spinal
contemplating
stenosis.
Surgery. And now he is feeling no pain.
I'm so glad I didn't do that surgery. Wow.
It's like, that's huge. That is huge because I have clients that, they're in chronic pain, and I commiserate with them because I see it through the lens of my husband. Like, I don't know what that feels like to have that back pain. And, sometimes I get like this right here from my job, but like, I don't know that chronic pain that people have to mentally battle every day. That's exhausting.
We eat it. Men don't talk about it. They don't talk.
But yeah, so, it's just like, it's chronic pain. And I've had customers that say, they've had back surgery before and it didn't work. And they're still in pain, if not even in more pain than they were before. So it's like, why did I even do this? So it's just, that was a really hard, like, decision for us to, like, contemplate.
I was just going to wait until...
So we just started changing the way we're eating, get anti-inflammatory stuff out. Like, let's just crack down on what we're eating, drink more water, exercise more, just all the things, right? So, it's just amazing to me. Like, I would have never thought, we purchased this machine for one reason, and, we have had mind-blowing results, not even expecting it. So I can't even wait to see what else comes, because tomorrow will be 6 weeks since we installed the machine and started drinking it. So, and we've been journaling every day, just kind of going through what we felt, whatever. So it's just really amazing. I can't even, I don't even have words to describe how amazing it is, but it's definitely, this is totally God's doing, because this water is from God. Like, this water mimics natural waters of the earth. Like, there's certain locations on the planet that have this like electric charge. I can't name, I think there's one in Germany, Japan. Elena, I know you're watching, if you can help me out here with the locations, but it mimics the water from those areas with the electrical charge. So that's from God, and God has created the science, the brains for people to figure this out. So it's amazing. We thank God every day for it. It's just incredible. But hi Nico.
Hey Nico, want to be on TV?
I'm trying to think that. Oh yeah, you haven't his neck, like right here. He would always want me to rub his neck, like this big fat like part of his muscle right here. He would say it would get so tight, and he has not asked me to rub his neck in probably 5 weeks. I'm like, you haven't asked me to rub your neck in a while.
The pain, the swelling went down immediately.
Yeah.
Cool. The swelling went down immediately when I started drinking. So, like, for me, I'm sitting here, like, normally I wouldn't put myself out there. Like, I would not be sitting here talking to, millions of people, who knows who I'm talking in front of, and say these things, because unless I truly
believe it.
And, like, if you know me, the thing is, if you know me, like, the people that know me close, They know. They're like,
Yeah.
wait a minute, this guy's different. His voice is different.
Yeah, his voice, and that by that meaning, it's like it doesn't sound different, but like there was just like there's like a tone that's different. It's like he was in pain all the time. So like I don't know, he just like his voice sounds lighter, or like
I'm not
you know,
painting,
it's just it sounds different.
Martha. Now, yes, I can still pull my muscle. I still can cut my finger.
Yeah,
I
it's
can
not
still,
making
I
you
can still hit my
bulletproof, but
hand with a hammer. I can still beat myself up, right? But
the
to anyone
recovery
who,
is.
I think everyone pretty much has arthritis. I think everyone has it. Some worse than others, right? Some people just, whatever, no big deal, right? But
Yes, Elena, God's original blueprint for water. This is the way
arthritis
God intended us to drink.
It's very
this water.
painful.
Yes.
Because it gets inside of you, and then just wreaks havoc on your joints, and you're thinking, oh, maybe I did. No, it's gonna stay there until it feels like leaving. So, and then arthritis just stays there forever, and it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse till they're like, okay, we're gonna scrape it out, and then that doesn't, and then like, okay, now you need a replacement. Oh, now you need another, and then you're in pain. Fine, take these pills. Take all these pills.
Yeah.
And
that's definitely.
So
you said
I knew
last night when we were
that.
talking to our friend, you said to her, because she has arthritis really bad.
The only way out's pills.
But he was like, I was literally contemplating having to give in and start taking pain medication.
I was going to give in and get surgery.
Or surgery,
knowing that after the surgery, I was probably going to be on pill. I mean, come on. Like, they're going to be like, oh, yeah, the surgery had complications. I can just imagine. That's why I never got the surgery, because I still do what I love, and it's painful, right? And I still work construction stuff, and I was living in pain. And I don't know how many more years I had left of me before my back was just
You said, what did you say? You felt like you weren't even in pain, like you were in pain when you were in your 20s riding. You said you would feel, and now you're like.
Now it's like night and day. So it's like, I'm actually pretty amazed how it's not only.
And you said you were riding better.
It's helped my pain and all over my body, and then my riding skills. It's way more than, for me. It's way more than, it's increasing my performance at work. It's increasing my performance on the ATV. It's unbelievable, actually. I have to watch out because we were out there ripping. And my brother, he's been working out. He's on top of his game. Me and him are out there we're like skying jumps, like going way too far, smash landing. I mean, normally I'd be like, no, I'm going to...
Because you scared to hurt his back.
And I would actually just jump out and smash land. Well, and then that would lead to possible, go to work maybe a day or two, and then be like, oh, I just blew my back out. Like, it would just lead to more injury, denial, injury. That's all I was. I wish I would start drinking this when I was a kid. Because if you have nothing wrong with you and you drink this water, you'll get on the motocross track, you'll beat everybody. You will not get tired, you will not get thirsty, you will not get hot, you will not feel swelling. You'll just be out. You'll just send it. Let's see you.
My friend Kelly. Kelly, if you're still watching, she asked, can you make the coffee with the water? Okay, so the next morning after we installed this machine, I made coffee like regular, and I used the water, and I gave him his lunch and his coffee, and he went, and then I started drinking my coffee after he left, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is seriously so good. So I call and I'm like, what do you think of the coffee? Have you tasted the coffee yet? He's like, oh, it's amazing. It just like enhances the flavor. It makes it, it's just so smooth. The water is just so smooth. And it's like, I struggled to drink, half of my body. You're supposed to drink at least half of your body weight in water. And, it was hard for me. I don't know why, but I would do it. And then I would force myself to drink more. Like I would try to get like 85, 90 ounces. But it wasn't easy. This water, I'm putting down a gallon a day, no problem. Like, it's not even a thing. Like, I don't even feel like it's heavy or anything. And I feel hydrated. And, it's extremely anti-inflammatory. So that's why we got these results so quickly, because the inflammation is just going down. Your body is in pain because you're inflamed. Things are going on in your body.
I was buying back braces and stuff. I don't even need them now. Our friend Mike gave me a back brace because he was like, bro, he's like, the way you're
Because he
standing.
has back issues too.
And he's like, yeah. So Mike, man, if you're watching,
it's just hard because it's hard to like invest in your health. People don't like realize that. I mean, it was not easy. This was totally a leap of faith for us. I knew that we needed this water. I did. And I just felt it in my heart, and I felt a strong conviction from God, like, you just need to get this water in your system, both of you. And it still felt like scary because it's an investment, you know. It's not cheap because it's not a cheaply made machine. It is a medical grade machine. So it's not going to be, you know, it's not going to be cheap, but it is worth, I would pay for what it's done for. Literally, he is thriving right now. He's thriving. Like his life is back in control. Like, I would pay more than what we invested. So that's just all I have to say about that. But I know that it is hard to do something like that and not know if you're going to get results. And listen, everybody's results are different, but I can say for the past month that I've been plugged into the community of all the people that have these machines, I see so many testimonials that are just literally straight miracles, and it's just beautiful. And you know, it's easier when you have like testimonies and you have people helping you see how this works, you know. But yeah, it's the leap of faith that I'm so happy that we took, because
I think it was a week into it, and I had to get blood work, and my blood pressure.
Oh yeah, your blood pressure. Yeah, oh my gosh, I forgot about that.
My blood pressure is usually like not enough for the doctor to be like, oh, you're a little
It was
high.
the lowest it's ever been.
Yeah, so usually it's like 130/70, which isn't bad. Bless you.
Thank you.
So I go into the doctor, right, to get my blood work, and they're like 115/60. I said, what? I said, no way. Yeah, that's really good. I said, I know, I'm usually in the 130s, 120s, 130s. So that went down right away. The blood pressure dropped right down. I bet you my cholesterol is gone. I mean, my fat is just gone, and my muscle stayed. I'm light again, and when I got this light last time, I did it by eating salad, which was pretty effective, eating just salad. But I was super weak. Construction was really hard, going up and down ladders. I remember that clear as day, being like, yeah, well, look at me. I was very skinny. I had a big head and a skinny body. That's what salad did for me. I looked like, I don't know, like an actor or something. I had a little body and a big head. Like, it was really rough for me. But so I very quickly went back to eating again, right? But this time I'm down, and I'm very proportionate, and I'm very strong.
He doesn't look,
I'm not
it
weak.
looks just the way his body is supposed to be.
I'm stronger.
Yeah.
I'm stronger.
He's standing straight up.
I'm standing straight up.
Like where he would more like be like kind of, not hunchback, but like you could, it wasn't straight up hunchback, like. But I know you probably felt like that, but like he would like walk with like a slant sometimes.
Yeah, and I would try to bend backwards, and you know what would happen? I would bend my back, but I was still slanted with the arched back. Like, I'd probably be talking like this. Hi guys, like, yeah. So I'm look at me. So like, yeah, my back was in rough shape, and I just acted like it was no big deal.
Yeah, it's really amazing. Kelly's asking, where do you get the machine? So you get the machine from a distributor, and I want to just say this right now. If you find these machines on Amazon or eBay or anything, like not from the distributor, that is so not cool. Like,
they're loaded with precious metals.
Yeah, so they're medical grade. They're medical grade plates inside the machines.
And tubes.
So yeah, there's titanium and medical grade titanium and platinum plates inside of the machine. So basically it's like, people steal those and they take them out of the machines and then they resell them. It's kind of like when people jack the catalytic converters out of cars. It's the same kind of thing.
Yeah,
so
like a big
or they're not cleaned properly. There's mold inside of them. The tubes that we have are they're embedded with silver lining so that it inhibits mold, so you don't get that. And the machine does its own cleaning cycle, so it's not like you have to do any crazy cleaning. The machine is extremely high tech. It will service itself. But yeah, so you get it from a distributor. So I got it from my friend. And then when you buy a machine, you have access to a free referral program. So if you want to tell people about this water, when you find something so life-changing, you just can't not, you know what I mean? Everybody's experience with it is different, but so maybe they don't start sharing as soon as I am and my husband is, because
yeah, I definitely wouldn't be sitting up here just for money, just to make money. I can make money better ways. I'm sitting up here because this works.
Yeah.
And this has worked for me, and I know it's going to work for you.
Yeah, and I seriously, I don't want to get on to my story because I really wanted this to be about him tonight and his back, because I know more people suffer from chronic pain, like back pain and stuff like that, than kind of what I'm feeling. Not to like devalue anybody's pain or anything like that, but I just wanted everybody to know that the arthritis pain and the back pain. So I forget what I was saying. Oh, so about getting the machine. So we had results so quickly, and I'm like, my intention was not to share this like on like a business aspect of it. Of course, like I love network marketing, and I've like been introduced to it like in COVID time. So I've had experience in it, but there's nothing that does what this machine does that I'm jumping so head first and wholeheartedly passionate about, that I know it's going to help a lot of people. I have a sacred service placed on my heart by the Lord, and I can't not share about it. That's just crazy. So yes, so you would contact me, and I would help you with your machine. There's various financing options. We financed ours, so whatever suits you, I can help you out with that. And some people and it's important to buy from the right distributor too, because some people just sell the machine and they're just like, all right, bye, like I sold you your machine. The community that I'm plugged into, we help people install it if they need help. We'll walk you through it. Any questions, beyond the purchase, we'll be giving you, if you want testimonies. Like, it's just, there is so much inside of being a distributor, that helps you even with your own journey. So I can definitely help you with that. And just let me know. I would be so happy. If you're experiencing anything like what I've seen the last 7 years, I really think we should talk.
I think everyone should just drink it no matter what, because
honestly,
everyone,
it's not a household name,
born.
and people say, like, some people are like, oh, what is this additive you're putting in your water? And I'm like, it's not an additive. It is not a powder. It is a natural change in the water from an electrical process, from electrolysis. So it's not an additive. And yeah, it's just...
Yeah, it's not something that can sit in a bottle on a shelf.
Exactly.
Or ride in the back of an 18-wheeler.
Yeah, it's just crazy that a lot of people don't know about it. So that's why I feel like it's important for me to at least get it out there, and you can do your own research. I did my own research too. I was provided with a lot, but I also looked up on my own. So yeah, I mean, it's a lot of people just don't know about it. So, I think it's important that you find a distributor that does, and I'm so happy to be that person. So, I don't know what else. Let me see if there's any other.
Yeah.
Hi, Sam. I don't know if she's still on. I don't know if I can see who's on right now. Oh wait, who? Melanie. Hi, Melanie, and David Childs.
Hey.
Yay. Hey guys. So
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep you guys too much longer. We've really went on way longer. We're going to try and get on here a little more together and just talk about all other people's testimonials too that I've been seeing. So
I'm sure there's more to come.
Yeah, I have a lot more that's going on, and like I shared a little bit, but I have a whole other testimony that came after the one that I shared prior to this. So
Yeah.
I'll definitely get on, but we don't want to keep you guys all night. But yeah, if you watch this on replay, let me know. Put replay in the comments. I would love to see if you watched it, and I really thank you, excuse me, for taking your time to get on here, because if this is something, hey Melanie, if this is something that you're feeling in your heart, that you're just tired of living in pain and you're tired of battling, you know, how to mentally like manage the pain, this is definitely a conversation that you want to have. I'd be so happy to help you. So thanks, Dad. He said great highlights. All right, guys. So do you have anything else you want to say?
I was going to say something before, but I kind of forgot.
I'm sorry.
Oh, so this is a pretty key moment in detail. So we watched so many testimonials. It took a little while to convince me to get this thing. I don't know how long it was, but quite some time.
A few months.
I'd be like, oh, anyone can put a cell phone inside a box and say that it's doing this. I'm going to make that machine. I'm going to sell it. So, of course, I was making fun of it.
It's not hocus pocus. It's not witchcraft.
I watched so many testimonials, and it was so pertaining to a lot of things. It does a lot more than just my story. But we were watching my story testimonials, and I was like, all right. Really?
Yeah, he was watching people that they sound like he's talking to himself.
I said, oh, I see. Yeah. So I had no choice at this point. And plus, for me, financially, we were spending a lot of money a month on bottled
other
water.
Sources of water. Yeah.
A lot of bottled water.
Between the cooler and then just buying, like, sometimes I would get the alkaline water, like, not that they're terrible, but it's literally not even on the same level as this
and
water.
What goes along with bottled water?
But it's expensive.
You know? Oh, let me grab this. Let me grab this snack. Now you're in the store. Let me get this. And that.
Yeah, but the bottled water alone is so... And then you're drinking the microplastics. So...
Oh.
It's like, yeah, you're buying the good water, but it's still full of microplastics.
So
like, you're not getting away from that.
So, yeah, for me, when it was time to make a decision, I'm in construction, so I'm a numbers person. And I did the numbers in my head, and I said, wow, very soon here we'll have free water. And I won't be buying plastic water, dead water.
A good way to think about it
for the rest of my life
is like you're renting. You're basically renting water, and this machine you'll own your water, and it lasts you for 35 plus years if you take care of it correctly. It's like once a month you have to run like an e-cleaning. I'll get into that if anybody is actually interested in learning more. But it replaces so many things in our house. I don't have to buy toxic chemical cleaners anymore. It makes hypochlorous acid, which kills 99.9% of bacteria and viruses.
Out of a separate tool.
It comes out of a separate thing, and I don't have to buy, because even the crunchy brands of cleaners still sometimes have stuff in it that's not really favorable for me, at least. I just don't want any toxic wherever I can control it, because there's a lot of stuff outside that we cannot control. That's why I'm so happy that I work in the salon that I do, because we don't have fumes and like I just feel like this water is really going to be a missing link for a lot of people. You're going to save money by not having to buy so many other things. Like, you don't have to, if you're a Tums addict, if you're addicted to Tums, throw them out, because you don't need them anymore. You can drink the 11.5 alkaline water, and I'll get back to you on that. I don't know if it's the alkaline or if you have to drink a shot of the 2.5, because the hypochlorous acid, you can drink that and you could put it in your eyes. Like, it's not, the mucous membranes are not going to get inflamed or affected by the 2.5 water that kills all the bacteria. It's insane.
You should see the stuff that comes off fruit.
Yeah.
I can't believe all those times I just grabbed fruit and just ate it right from the bag. Oh, man.
Like, I would have to make a solution, which wasn't really a big deal, but it kind of was annoying to have to, like, do that to clean off the produce. But now it's just, I just literally just pour it in a bowl I
pulls everything off.
The touch screen, I just push the touch screen and change the pH, and it's just so super simple, so user friendly, and it's just amazing water. So let me know if you want to discuss more about it.
I know so financially, for me, it made sense.
Yeah.
And to make sense to me, is pretty big, because I'm I'm tough. I need to be more crazy with my investments. I need to work on that. But it was, when I did the numbers on this, I said, man, this is, I got to do this. So for me, it was a financial move. And then that was not even realizing what it was going to do for me.
Okay.
If I knew what it was going to do for me.
Exactly.
Oh man. Now that thing's coming with us on vacation.
Yeah.
That
You
thing's
can
going
travel with it.
I will never ever drink anything ever again now.
Yeah.
I can't. I won't, because
yeah, it's small enough you can take it anywhere.
I'm deflamed now,
and
baby.
there's all like different attachments, so you can bring that with you. So wherever you go, you just fit it to whatever sink they have. And yeah, I'm just so happy that we have this. It's actually still surreal to me that we have this machine in our home, because I've wanted it for so long, and I can't. Every day I wake up and I'm drinking this water, and I'm like, am I really drinking this?
And I hate being one of these guys. I do not want to, listen, I don't want to be one of these guys who's like, guys, sham wow, okay? You need to sham the wow. No, I don't want to be one of these guys, but I can't help it.
It's so funny. I was just telling him, I'm like, because you guys all see me posting about it passionately on social media, and he doesn't really post on social media. He's not he doesn't do that, but you hear him out in the streets.
Old school,
He is out in the streets talking about this water, loud and proud, and just,
it's unbelievable.
It's really awesome. I love seeing him do that, because I know how much better he's feeling. So it's just, the water speaks for itself. So, yeah, I don't know if you are interested in a water share, but if you are, let me know, because I can do that. And if you're out of state or something, I can find somebody hopefully in your area that can water share with you, because we all work collectively together to help each other get this water for people. So Sam, I know, he's so funny. Sham wow.
Yeah, Shama, you gotta buy this product. Oh, it's amazing. I'm gonna change your life. No, that's not me. I'm not. I like to come work on your house, make it look good. I like to jump my quad in the air. I like to do real. If it's real, I'll do it. If it's fake, I want nothing to do with it. This water's real, okay? I don't want to be one of these. This water's real. This fixed me. And if you know me and you see me and you know me a little bit,
in the streets, you'll see.
Or just look at pictures. I'm sure there's pictures of me bent over. We were looking at a picture the other day, and I was with Gunnar, and I said, "Man, you can see." Oh. I thought I was going to end up like one of those guys, 20 years from now, 30 years from now, just bent over. I was on my way. I was going to be bent over.
Not anymore.
For some reason, I'm straight up and down now. Yeah, I'm straight up and down.
His skin,
with no pain.
Both of our skin actually has gotten so much more
inflammation
radiant,
off my face.
My fine lines aren't as bad.
Oh yeah, I used to have the wrinkles the wrinkles I hated the
lines right there.
My
dark spot on my face, it used to be so much darker, and I've noticed it's gotten so much lighter, and it's not flaking. I would always have to have lotion with me to make sure I had it for my face, because it would just flake. I've been to the dermatologist, and they would say it's not anything bad, but they're like, oh, we'll freeze it off, and I'm like, oh, I don't know, I'll just use concealer or something. But it's gotten so much lighter. And
water.
Yeah,
it's quite simple. Why we didn't know this? They do say that this
Thanks,
is ancient
Elena.
water. It's ancient water. We just don't. No, Dasani, baby. All day.
Yeah, Melanie. I wish you could figure that out too, because she lives. Melanie, remember I told you about my friend Melanie that I work with in the travel business?
Yeah. Hi, Melanie.
Hey, Melanie. Yeah, we want to get a water share going with her in Orlando. So, yeah, we'll figure it out. I'll pray for you about that you can find the time and get that water, because I know once you start drinking it, it's going to be freaking game changer for you.
Just gotta be open-minded.
She is.
I'm actually getting on a tangent. Like, I know we got like the husband he didn't even try the water.
Oh yeah, but his wife is getting results from it. She's pregnant, and I'm water sharing with her, and she was having migraines, and she drank the water, and she's like, they usually last like 3 days. So he's literally seeing her find relief from it, but I think it's just because, that like people are just so,
there's just so much junk in the world. That's why.
Yeah, but I think that sometimes people don't want something that's going to change their health because they don't want to face that reality that they have to make all the other changes too. It's not just about drinking the water. You have to like go like head on and really like take your health seriously. So, he probably doesn't want to try it and see that it's working. And then he's like, oh, I got to invest in this machine. And then now I got to change my eating habits. I got to, whatever it is. Like, but you know what? God will lead these people. Whoever needs this water, God will lead you to it, and you'll find a way. We can sit down and, same thing, go over your finances. I can help you out with that, like where you're spending. Like, I don't know. I'm willing to help anyone with anything, however, to just figure out how to get this machine. Oh, Melanie, I know. She said her pain tonight is terrible.
Do you have arthritis, Melanie? What's going on?
Melanie, yeah, she's got a bunch of things going on, but
a lot of it's inflammatory.
It's definitely.
And it's just the inflammatory. The water will cool it down. What else is going to cool, right? Doesn't it make sense? We're made out of water and electric, and this is water and electric. So
we're all full of water, and we're electrical beings.
So how does that not make sense, right? So that's got to be it, right?
Elena said the water really helped me be able to change so many other habits and be able to exercise again now that I am no longer in pain. Yeah, Elena had had plantar fasciitis really bad, and she couldn't walk for like more than 15 minutes, and now. It was like I think it was like a month after she started drinking it. She felt relief, and now it's gone. Like she can go on an hour-long walk, 2-hour-long walk if she wants.
Yeah, that's
so
amazing.
it really is just incredible. So,
good.
But we're at 9:00, so we've been on with you guys for about an hour.
We can talk forever about this. That's the problem.
We'll get on again. Alyssa, hit me up because we have a promotion going on right now too. It's not like a company-wide thing. This is just my friend that I got the machine from. She's doing this promotion for people that purchase a machine before a certain date. So I will get on about that, but just message me privately, Alyssa. I know she needs it. You both need it. But I'll go find some testimonials. So yeah, she said completely gone and no more plantar fasciitis flare-ups. Yes, praise God for that. That's amazing. So happy for you, Alina. And I'm so happy that we all connected tonight. We'll talk to you guys soon. If there's any other questions that you guys want us to get on live and talk about, just inbox me, or if you have my phone number, you can text me. And I'll give you testimonials. I'll give you articles. I'll find anything for you, so to help alleviate any nervousness that you might be feeling about making this investment. So I can say that we do not regret it whatsoever. So, and I promise you won't either. So I hope you all have a really great night and enjoy the rest of your weekend, and we'll talk to you guys soon. Yes, Elena, thank you. God is so good. Thank you.
Cut your age in half. For real.
Yes.
This time. Not that other crap.
Jay's going to be 53 on Monday, by the way, and he's feeling like he's like, what, in your 20s?
Yeah.
It's amazing.
It's unbelievable.
So, all right, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you for listening. It was so nice to be with you guys tonight.
Thank you. Yes.
All right. Bye.